says we're live. No,
Ugh.
That's,
says live recording.
well,
Is
let me go
anyone
check
here?
and see.
I'm going to ask in
recording?
Discord.
Cody could pull it up on YouTube, dude.
I'll pull it up too.
It shows
Hey.
us live.
Yeah. Says
How
we're
many
live.
comments are in there that this didn't happen on StreamYard yet?
No, there's no comments yet.
Oh, okay, there they are.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, there's another one they're at. Yeah, okay, so we tried to
Oh.
initialize, and the
Stupid thing.
stupid EVMux failed on us, so now everyone's at a different one. I wonder if there's two lives going on right now. I'll see if I can kill the other one. Hold on.
You
I
better
only see
comment in
one.
it before you kill it.
I only see one.
No, there's only one.
That's so funny, dude.
Oh, 'cause it
That's
says
so
up-
funny.
It says upcoming, that's why.
Stupid thing, man.
Oh.
We've had
And
more
it's not
problems.
like
with-
not like you can close this and then do it again because we'll have the same problem.
I could just delete the other one.
Brooke says we're live on X, but not on YouTube.
It's on YouTube
I
now.
thought- yeah, we should be live on YouTube. According to this, we're live on YouTube.
I just deleted
Yeah, but there's two of them.
Yeah, I deleted one of them. That's going to confuse everybody, and they should go to the right one. There.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right.
so
Well,
Jason,
we're here. Sorry.
the cool one, where's that cool thumbnail you had? Because now it's gone from the other one.
Gone. Yeah, now it's gone. Your best favorite thumbnail are now
That was
gone
my favorite one.
because of Ecomux or however you pronounce it.
Eco, you can fix it. They'll get in here. We'll give them because there's a bunch of us sitting in the other one.
I just love hating on them, dude. I love it.
So Joe will be happy to know that I canceled our auto renewal for EVMux. We'll be going back to StreamYard once our.
I don't,
What?
yeah, I don't get any reason why.
What?
Yeah,
Is that real life?
that's real life.
Right? Are we talking truth right now?
Yeah.
How do you?
Dang, dude.
Where's that? Is that image in our chat though?
I should be putting it in right now. There it is. There you go. The
I'm gonna
TLD
go
code.
update. I'm gonna go update the thing because that was the best one.
I know. I loved
Yeah.
it.
You did such
It's
a
got
good
me
job.
yelling.
And then,
I didn't
And
do it.
Ecomux.
ChatGPT did.
well, whatever. I'll
like
give you
that.
credit for it.
I like
The
Cody.
best part
yelling.
is like I'm like,
Yeah.
People are asking like, why is Cody angry?
Cody always angry.
because he's
Yeah,
anime.
he's-
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, he's,
Yeah,
in
he
his,
found out he's a D rank in anime.
yeah,
yeah.
he's in his Super Saiyan form right there.
He's like Bruce Banner.
Rider.
He's always angry.
But I'm Smart Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Harry's here.
There
Zach
we
says that thumbnail was awesome.
Yeah, I fixed it.
So what did you guys think of the title though? I loved Ocho Obliteration. My wife
Yeah.
is like, why would you do that? Are you like making fun of Mexicans? Like, what? No.
No, you can't.
No, because 8 people are gonna get obliterated. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eight
yeah,
people
well,
are-
more than 8 actually.
Yeah.
Speaking of, those of you that are joining, we started the Thunderwheel. So if you don't know what the Thunderwheel is, I'm going to start showing some information about it. But we basically have a giveaway of a bunch of things next to me and one random thing that our user gets to pick from. So what we did last week, if you weren't here, we pulled 12. Was it 6?
No, 16.
Pulled 6. Oh, I kept saying 12. We pulled 16 names who are going to battle head to head in our Thunderwheel bracket to see who's going to be the winner. So we're going to up the ante every wheel spin, adding more of those same 2 people's names so they can battle it out. I'm going to start building the first one already. So as you guys were talking, I know Joe had been wanting to get into the story about. I still need to get caught up on Silencer Central. I'll be honest with you, because I had all these comments like, "Are you guys going to drop them as a sponsor?" And I'm like,
We don't have any.
like, who is Silencer Central? Like, I don't even
Do you know what it
Well-
is? I think other people had the same thing that I had. So I remember your silencer or your
door.
suppressor. Yeah, your suppressor. The whole video that you did, the suppressor to your door program, right?
Yeah.
And I only thought that there was one company doing that. So when Guns and Gadgets was like, yeah, their whole thing is they ship a suppressor straight to your door. I'm like, ooh, that's the one that Walsh was dealing with. I bet you
Yeah, that's
everybody
Capital
else thought
Armory.
the same thing.
Yeah, and actually, so J-Murph and I were wondering that he messaged me about it, and he was like, I don't know if it's the same people, if they're related in any way. And he looked up, he's like, I looked it up, they're not related at all. So I was like, okay,
Okay,
now
yeah.
that we know.
Yeah.
That's why I had confusion.
I haven't seen
Ground
this
frog?
name before. Ground fog. Welcome.
Groundhog,
buddy.
welcome.
Yeah.
If the thumbnail got you, then I was successful tonight.
Yeah.
Well, if you're wondering what
He's
the
like-
Thunderwheel is, well, stay tuned. You're going to find out.
He doesn't know what Thunderwheel is. He's gonna find out. Yeah,
Dude,
I'm
he
not-
can't. That's the
Yeah.
first time here.
How many am I doing for each person on the first round? Just 5?
I don't know, but we're narrowing it. We're going from 16 to 8 tonight, right?
What?
And then next week is 8 to 4, and then 4 to 2.
Yes.
No. I was gonna. Oh, you want to do that? I thought we were gonna do them all this week. I guess it is more funny.
Oh.
It's more fun to do that way.
I thought we were going to
Yeah.
do it each week. Well, why don't we ask?
That's
Hey,
fun.
the Arms Men, what's up? Says, good evening, gentlemen. Welcome. If
Oh,
you're
wow.
here for the 2A discussion, that is happening in about an hour. Right now, we're discussing the Thunderwheel. If you guys don't know what the Thunderwheel is, Joe can explain it way faster than I can.
Probably. There are a bunch of people that were thrown into the brackets. We got 16 brackets head to head. Every time somebody gets eliminated, you're out. Tough luck. And if you win, then you go on to the next bracket, dude. The end.
Yeah.
Most
the
importantly,
And
this is
every time
members only.
we're gonna add even more of your name to it. So yeah, you'll
I'll
see.
tell you. So, and the
Nice.
winner this time around, I have a bunch of Die Free Co stuff, Kung Fu Grip. What is this? The plug. Stop. All
And
this.
it's
all
not
this
that
stuff.
kind of plug.
Yeah. Not
We
that
already
kind.
know what you guys are thinking.
Tiger Claw. Like there's all kinds of stuff. Plus, winner is gonna get. You get to pick one item from the pile that's next to me. So there's Oakley glasses over here. There's
That includes his multicam pants.
some there's not multi.
But realistically, you gotta win. Like how many times did we say?
Lunch. It's gonna be
Oh,
So
worth
there's
yeah.
16, then there's 8, then
Yeah.
there's 4,
There's 2.
So-
right?
And if you're
Then there's 2.
if you're past the point of like how did people get entered to this? This was a members only giveaway, so we grabbed all the members that were a member as of the first of the month, and we entered them in ourselves and pulled them out. So if this goes well, which I think it's going to be very entertaining, I already have goodies. I mean, there's a whole pile here. There's plenty of stuff we can do for next month too. So
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
guys like this stuff, we'll keep doing it.
yeah, and if-
Really, it's not even about the winner, about all the disappointment
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
to
what
get
it's all
there.
about.
Like
so-
nobody caring about the winner. I don't even think the winner caring about the winner. They're gonna feel left out. Like, oh, I'm not allowed to complain.
I did get. So let me show you what I have. So
I
far.
didn't get eliminated.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I can't say I'm disappointed.
Let me show you what I have so far. Okay, so
1911 Drew's in. He's like, what, a plug? Oh,
okay, so first we have our bracket. So we're gonna
dang.
run the Ocho. What is this called?
Ocho Obliteration.
So 8 people are gonna get chopped out today. So take off that share screen for a second. I'm gonna give you another one. And if we do stop that. If we do this
Give your
one,
mom another one.
now bring that one in. There we go. So what I did here is I put 5. We can do
Okay.
more than 5.
So there are 2 people names in here, right?
Yeah, 2 people, but each person gets in their name in there 5 times, and we shuffle it. So we're gonna shuffle it like crazy. So this is just the first match of the first bracket.
Yeah.
Just run
It doesn't matter
Five's
if you-
kind of
it
thick,
doesn't ma-
dude. There's not a lot of disappointment in this.
It
We
doesn't
need to
matter
up
if you
this.
shuffle it because it alternates either way.
You
Oh,
should
do
you
it
should
again?
do 10 for each name.
Is it always alternate? No.
Yeah.
See, M Farley 1 and M Farley 5 are by each other. Brogdon 1 and
Okay.
3. You want to do more? We could do 10. If we're only gonna do 8 brackets, I can do 10. I got time.
Yeah, let's do 10.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys keep talking then. Let me type
Yeah.
this in.
This is
I'll do that for the
amazing.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so
if you're new here,
excited.
our viewers have called this wheel the Wheel of Disappointment.
Because you
So we
only
turned it into the Thunder Wheel, which is just a month long of wheels of disappointment.
Yeah, 2 men enter, or 2 people enter, I should say. One
So
person
Michael
leaves.
Farley's
Like-
super excited about getting disappointed first.
1911 Drew says cheapest entertainment. Robert first. It's probably not because you got to pay to be a member. Someone did the math and they said, because remember we said if we get to 1 million subscribers, our OG members get PVS 14s. We'll buy them all PVS 14s. And someone was like, if I do the math, that should take whatever 7 years. If I saved up for that time, I could have just bought them myself.
True. That is
Yeah.
true.
That's actually
Yeah.
how that works
This
out.
is way more entertaining.
Yeah.
Right.
But
But
I'm
now you can have them and have 10 grand to buy something else.
Now I'll say this
And
too.
have cool friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the reason this came out because at 100,000, this is a good segue because we're gonna give away a set of dual nods, and we're gonna do it on the Thunderwheel. So it's gonna be like we're gonna get a bunch of entries. We're gonna select 10, maybe even 16, whatever, and then we're gonna. So this is kind
Do
of like
the Thunderwheel again.
well,
Is it gonna be for member only again?
No, so at 100,000, I'm gonna do it for everybody. I'll probably do something special for members only. Though, do their own little thing. But
Wait, you're gonna do everybody on the Thunderwheel?
no. As in like yeah, we have to originally because I'll probably do it more of a random pull, so it'll take like all the entries, everything, and then it'll.
Oh, gotcha.
pull
Yeah,
like,
and then we'll just do like random 16 winner off of that, and then put their name in the Thunderwheel.
yeah,
Oh,
and then,
dude.
and then they'll
Oh,
battle.
dude. And none of them are going to be like our core. Right? I can't say none of them, but there are going to be people in there that aren't our core audience. They're going to be so butthurt, bro.
Oh yeah,
They're going to be so mad, dude. They're going to be so mad.
Who's Michael Willis, like Steve Brogdon, minimum 2,000 FOM. Yeah, easy. I'm not gonna give you guys garbage. I'm gonna give you something good. Come on now, come on.
Would you say Michael Willis?
Yeah. I made up a name. We're saying like someone's name you don't know. All right, let's do the first spin already, so I can make the next one. We can just have it ready whenever.
Members equal quad nons.
Members equals quad. Like, that's some money right there. All right, I'm gonna do this. So Michael
Do it.
Brogdon.
Oh, we're doing it already?
Oh yeah.
What did you go? Go.
We got to do
Blue.
8 of these.
Steve
All right.
Brogdon, Michael Farley.
All right.
Go.
Doing it.
Go. Blue.
This is for the first bracket entry. So the best part about this too is
Call your color, bro.
on the website,
We got $1 on the line.
on the Thin Line Defense Co. website, as I update it, it'll update on the widget on there too. So you can see as we go through the weeks as
Oh,
they're
I like
moving on
that.
each one.
Nobody wanted better me
go.
colors, huh?
I probably should have
Oh,
shuffled
sorry.
it more. Hold on, wait, I don't know. I don't think I shuffled it properly. It doesn't matter.
But then you better shuffle it quick. We're about to have a winner, dude.
No, we're about it's
that's gonna be-
it's a good.
It's gonna be-
This is a
dude, it
good.
might be
Someone's
Farley.
gonna get disappointment. Oh, Steve
Farley,
Brogdon.
dude.
Definitely
No.
Farley.
It's Farley, bro.
Oh. So with the
Good
first
job.
round goes Michael Farley. He moves on.
Good job,
does
Michael
not.
Farley.
I feel
Yeah.
Oh, he
like
won
this
something.
Dude.
is as exciting as opening morning of deer season. Steve Brogdon.
With a six-pack.
No.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, he out. You out.
You don't
World
get the
champion
plug.
books.
But you are the first disappointed.
Yeah, you are the first disappointment.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Close this out. I'm gonna rebuild for the next round.
So Crook's asking, speaking of duels, how's the hoplite set working for you, Jason? I for the price that I paid, I think it's worth it, but I don't know enough about nods, I guess, as much as Walsh does. When we met up at SHOT Show, I brought them with me, and for a digital set, they were decent.
Yeah. We were just annoyed that for a digital set you couldn't record straight out of them, which we thought was a little bit ridiculous. We didn't like that.
Harry's saying he's getting confused. So there's Hoplite Armor, and then there's this other company, Hoplite. They're out of New Zealand. Actually, they're moving to Texas. They're basically giving the middle finger to the anti-gun folks in New Zealand, and I think they're operating out of Texas now.
Dang.
They have NVGs that they make, digital NVGs, super reasonably priced if you're just trying to get into it and you don't care about the digital part. There's I think there's less lag than Psionics. I think they're better than Psionics.
Yeah. Are they? Yeah.
But they're not analog good.
Yeah. And we didn't get to try them hey, let's go hike with one.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. Let's go hike with one. One person hikes up one way and then switch sets and hike back down. We need to actually use them.
Yeah, that's a good point. Bailey Luke says real men go to bed when it's dark.
Or that's
Dude,
when
imagine
real men wake up.
we should ask Nocturn to make a patch that says that, or a hat or something.
Real men go to bed.
Real men go to bed when it's dark.
And it's just like somebody like laying in bed, but like their nods on and like their eyes are just glowing.
Exactly. It says first disappointment. Like I haven't heard that from my mother.
Okay, hey, so I
That was
got this
pretty
bill,
good.
but I want to hear the story. Where did this Silencer Central thing start from? Because I like saw a document that looked, I don't know, photoshopped. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say I question the validity, but it sounds like Silencer Central's like we didn't make that. So where's it coming from?
So, okay. Do you want to go, Jason?
Well, there's some stuff that I read in the last like 20 minutes, so I'm kind of coming at this. I don't have a full picture of it. I don't think.
Do you want me to lay down the foundation and you come in with the new stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know where the rumor started, but they're a rumor, and that's what it is. It's a rumor.
I saw a picture. There's a picture too.
Yeah, that this silencer company kind of lobbying to not go forward with the whole Hearing Protection Act because people are opining that it cuts into their bottom line. This is a company that has built their entire company on, this is easy. You go on our website and eventually you get a suppressor to your door.
It sounds essentially any good.
I don't know.
Better than
well, anyway,
they also make a whole bunch of suppressors, I guess.
Yeah, I think I read about
so
that.
Anyway, so there was some rumor that they were lobbying to kind of go against the Hearing Protection Act and go against all this stuff. Some people said that no, they were wanting to get rid of the tax stamp, like having to pay for it, but not abolish the NFA or get them removed from the NFA, which kind of lines up. I mean, it is their business model, right? And then they started digging and they're looking into what they've lobbied for, like what they paid money to lobby for, and just the title of what they paid to lobby for sound fishy, right? We're reading into it. It depends how you want to read into it. You could argue either side of it. So it's all a bunch of rumor right now. Go ahead, Jason.
Well, I was just going to say, too, on their site, I don't think they offer the transfer services like on Capital or on Silencer Shop. I think that's where they're getting confused. They sell silencers, which makes more sense than what you're saying, Joe, where they don't care about the stamp, but they would probably want them to stay on the NFA so that the prices don't do some volatility like we talked about last week.
Right.
Anyway,
and they still do the to your door program, I guess. I don't know. I didn't. Yeah. Supposedly.
They ship silencers I think to like 40 different states.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. You guys can in the comments if we've got this.
Not Croak. Bailey had said, I would like to argue that their suppressors suck anyways.
Well,
then it might not matter.
Croak says that's a lobby form required by law, and it's from the third party that lobbies. So Croak posted it in our Discord, and I forgot the name of the company. It's some company. Oh, Natural Resource Results LLC is the company that's lobbying, and their client, according to the forums, is Silencer Central.
Yeah, hold on. I got to correct this too. I'm looking at I was wrong. They sell a bunch of different silencers from a bunch of different brands, so they have to do some sort of thing where they help you with the transfer too. So, yeah. Sorry about that. I had to correct that because I saw they have Dead Air, they have Sig, they have everything.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think a bunch of smoke. I don't know if we're ever going to get truth or traction. So
yeah. So their specific lobbying issue on their forum says, develop and support suppressor tax stamp conservation legislation. So some people could read into that and say, well, they're trying to conserve the suppressor tax stamp to ensure that it stays there, I guess. Some people maybe conserve is reduce. I don't know. But Guns and Gadgets.
Yeah, Guns and Gadgets.
Guns and Gadgets is the one that the video that Joe shared in our group chat about it.
But more than that, what I really like about this, I don't know if they're doing it or not, right? If they are doing it, well then I hope you have diarrhea all tonight. If they're not doing it, well, I'm sorry you got a bad rap. Hopefully you believe that, any type of publicity is good publicity. But I do like that I'm bringing attention to what's going on at Capitol Hill right now, and I think we should direct all that anger from Silencer Central to lobbying for the Hearing Protection Act to be passed. So, if you're still listening, Guns and Gadgets did a different video. Go to his YouTube. He did a different video with all the phone number and exactly how you go about calling DC for your representatives and getting them pushed. Because according to Guns and Gadgets, which he's what's that one guy that like would Trump or Biden always screaming?
Armed attorney.
I unsubscribed. He doesn't show up anymore.
Armed Scholar, yeah. Guns and Gadget isn't Armed Scholar. He doesn't like do all that like hype and BS. And he keeps saying like this isn't the closest we've been in our generation to getting either suppressor off of the NFA or doing away with the NFA. So if he's that pessimistic about it, right? Optimistic. If he's that optimistic about it,
close.
Then there got to be something good, right?
Yeah.
So
maybe
call your reps. Call your reps.
Definitely listen
Mike
to Joe.
says he messaged his representatives.
Heck yeah.
I did put this in ChatGPT, and it did say conserve means to protect or keep something in its current state. If they wanted to remove it, that verbiage would be reform or eliminate within that form. So,
right.
So now Silencer Central posts. They have a statement that they came out with. It might be on their main page, but I saw it on Twitter, and it basically says we're not lobbying against the Hearing Protection Act. We are in favor of anything that gives more, allows people to practice their constitutionally protected rights. Whatever. I forgot the wording. I know Joe didn't like it because it was the terminology said the legal use of silencers. But they have come out and said
lawful position.
All right.
Shall not be infringed, mofo. There shouldn't be a law against it. Anyway, hey, do this, dude. You have ChatGPT up right now?
Yeah, I'm ready for a wheel spin though, but yeah.
Type in I live in and type in your city and state. How do I contact my Senate representatives or House representatives? Let's see if it spits it up.
Searching the web. Oh yeah, it gave it told me wow. So it basically kicked out exactly who my representatives were, how to contact them, where their offices are here locally, their address, their phone numbers, their DC office contact.
Easy.
It shows the district, the emails, the phone numbers. That it pretty much took like 1 second. That kicked it right out.
Yeah. So if you don't know who your reps are, just type it in ChatGPT, bro, and they'll even give you the phone number. Give them a call. Give them a jingle.
Even says your district. All right. Okay. For this round,
did you shuffle it so you don't cry again?
No, you're crying. So this round is our favorite J Murph versus Bambi. Bambi is a YouTube member. J Murph, this is your Patreon entry.
Dang.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
What about Bambi's mom?
Green.
You guys are.
Do we got $1 on it, Jason?
You know what we should have done? We should have done like NCAA bracket. Like people could.
Hey, that's more important. Jason, are we betting $1?
Yeah. Okay, $1.
Okay.
Like have somebody fill out a bracket and see who gets the closest.
Like a win, like a secondary prize. We can make some brackets.
Bambi 3.
I think
it might be blue, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's not green, dude. It's not green, bro. I got $1. I got $1. Dang it, dude. It is. All right, so that's
Bambi, you got taken.
No.
That was stressful. All right, J Murphy.
Dude, that might
my man. Woo. All right, clear me out. I'll reset it.
Woo! There's the drunk uncle, dude.
I love how last week Joe was like, "Did you hear that? It was the first time I heard that."
First time I heard it, dude.
You guys see next week we have Michael Farley versus J Murph. Like there is an OG getting wiped out.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oof. Oh, we got Zach Fetz coming up on the next round.
Croak posted a meme on Discord. It said it's Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder, and it says, "You went You went full Springfield Armory, man. Never go full Springfield Armory.
Yep.
Hey,
All
do you
right.
know what I might buy?
What's that?
Getting back to guns, I might buy a Henry 22.
Oh, really? Which one? The
Yeah.
AR-7?
No.
No, just a lever.
action?
Yeah,
Okay.
lever. Yeah, just the classic, like the Woodstock classic.
Do you have a
22 LR.
Yeah, I took
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I have a 1022. But a
That's
Henry.
mandatory.
I really like my 38
But-
special, dude. I got grandkids, you know.
Yeah.
They're a little expensive for a 22, but I think the classic with the small hoop on like shields is like 370, dude.
Croak says use code Henry Thumb. Does Grand Thumb have a code with him?
Oh, God.
Oh.
Hey,
So
stop.
what are you doing?
No.
Uh-oh.
Be quiet. It's okay. It's
Uh-oh.
okay. Don't worry.
So
It's okay.
It's
I
okay.
bought
Don't tell us.
Ethan a couple of years ago. Umarex, I think is the name. It's a airsoft BB gun company.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lever action BB gun, and I thought it was cool. They take basically it's like a solid brass, looks like a 38 special or a 45 long Colt or something, and it's drilled out through the middle that you could put your a BB on the tip of it, and so you operate it just like a lever gun, and it ejects a full brass out after you shoot it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Does it,
so
like,
he
go
really
fly?
likes it.
You have to go find the little brass pieces everywhere though, so you can reload them later.
Yeah. They just
Yeah.
look just like a bullet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So they're not like little tiny.
It teaches you to police your brass at the range, bro.
Yeah, he's lost one already.
It's gone. Like, well, you learned that
So,
one.
all right, funny story, real quick. I thought it was funny. I was at Costco, and I had to renew my membership, and my
This is
card
gonna
that I
be
currently
dumb.
have is from 2005. Right, it still says like it was from August of 2005. So I'm talking to a lady, and she was like, "Do you want a new card?" And I was like, "It's kind of sentimental. That's the year I got married." And she was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." And I go, "My wife got a new card," and she started laughing. Not sentimental to her, obviously.
Yep.
Did you know this? So what we do when we go to Costco sometimes we go in the exit.
Yeah.
And we go to get hot dogs and the cheap food. They make you scan to go in now. You got to go around. It's like,
yes.
So I started doing this. They're like, oh no, you got to go scan in and go past the register and go in. Like, oh, or I can just do this. I just scanned and left and went in. The wrong way. Like, I'm not doing that.
Brooke said, "Did you get a hot dog and did TLD Co work?"
No, it never works.
I didn't try.
It should.
I'm really upset that they got rid of the churros, man. I love their churros.
Did I tell y'all that we have a hot dog roller at work?
Yeah. We were coming up with all different kinds of things to put on there, dude.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about
tornadoes. Oh, that one when it was me and you left to our own vices, I think, bro.
No shield gun reviews. What's up?
He's been on a couple times. I would be awesome. Go to the shopette, get some tornadoes, and then just put them on your own roller. I'll come back.
Dude, they ordered some, bro.
So no. When you go to the shopette, ours at least, they have a white cake, or not white, it's red, and you open it up and you could buy whole boxes of the tornadoes.
Oh.
We do it all the time.
Tornado?
It's the little rolled up
tornadoes
that you can get at the gas station.
Come on, when's you been maintenance? You get the little tornadoes and you have a white monster. I mean, that's what life is.
I was a midshifter, like so we would.
It doesn't matter, dude. They're out there all the time, bro. That just means that you would have eaten 12-hour ones instead of
you would have got stale ones. That's probably right.
Yeah.
In Mountain Home, I would as a group we would leave base and we would go to the Arby's. We'd get Arby's.
All the way into town?
Yeah, dude, like past the highway, you know where the we would go all the way out there and have Arby's.
Yeah,
Walsh and I used to go to Walmart.
My daughter worked there.
Meals.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would. I mean, Cody would get microwave.
Arby's is still there, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know. We're gonna have to move through these wheels pretty fast, so I do have the next one ready.
Okay.
Because we need to be. Because we still
nobody care about us anyway, dude.
What's his first name? Long Zhang?
Lance.
Long Zhang, yeah.
So this is Zach Fett and Lance. I think this is both of their Patreon entries. So
1911 Drew. Walsh is a total Costco anarchist. I thought that said Antichrist for a second.
Dude, for 1911 Drew, you know what they make you
He's
check?
that too.
They make you check your receipt. If there's a line, not happening. I will just walk out. Like there's like a line of people waiting to get their receipt checked. That does not.
I'm not waiting on that.
There's no part of my life where that makes sense. I just walk out, and then if they flag me down, I'm like, oh, here you go, and then they check it off, and I keep going. Like the line is for suckers.
Yeah, I am not standing in line for you to check to see if I'm a criminal.
No, I already spent too much. I spent $500.
I won't come back.
Like no,
dude.
All
So
right,
I
That
had
was the
to
same thing.
go for it.
Right.
That was the same
Green.
thing with like self checkouts. Like, hey,
Boom.
you made me check myself out. Don't worry about it now.
Yeah.
Croak
yeah.
says Kirklandian scum.
Yeah, like now that I checked myself out, now you're all stressed out about how good of a job I did.
Yeah. You know, I don't know about yours, but in ours, the self checkout receipts are blue.
Oh,
Really?
Oh, really?
Those
Yeah,
No, ours are different. Dang it, dude! I think it's gonna be green, bro.
thief receipts.
Because they don't trust you people in Washington.
No, it might be blue.
I think
Long
Dude.
Jean.
Lance.
It
Lance
never lands on blue, bro.
Zach,
Come on. I need $1. I need $1. I need $1.
What's funny is Lance messaged me. Zach messaged me, and he's like, "There's no way I'm gonna win anything anyway." I was like not with that attitude. Though. Well, nope, you're right. You're off.
It was a drunk uncle, dude.
Woo!
That's $1. I'm up $1.
I'm out.
I'm updating. Okay, you close it out again. I'll update again.
Okay.
So back to
told you.
the hot dog roller.
Yeah.
At the shopette, you can get those French toast tornadoes.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like
with a sausage in it.
Listen,
it's like a taquito.
you probably
Yes.
You've had them at the shopette, and they've been.
They
on
have
for
pizza
hours.
ones. They have It's like they sell them at 7-Eleven, but they don't call them. It's not the same brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you ever had one of them fresh French toast ones,
Oh, they make
delicious.
breakfast ones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dang.
The breakfast ones are the best ones.
Right now we have a box of we call them chicken logs, but it's just basically chicken meat and breading. And I tell they're like, "What is it?" I was like, "It's just chicken buttholes and breading," and everybody laughs. But it's got cheese in them too.
Because you're funny.
Everybody loves them. No, I'm not funny. But I tell everybody it's chicken buttholes. So
Hey, also like people come
You're
in.
not wrong.
Like, you want a snack or something? You can help yourself to some of these chicken buttholes. Like,
yeah,
is that what they are? Like, if I say no, will that help?
right. Will it make you eat it?
Because they're kind of getting old. We need to get rid of these things.
We call them chicken logs, but
AR Drew says, Cody speaks the truth. Chicken buttholes are life.
yeah, you got to do something with those, the beaks and the buttholes.
Emerson chatting, yum, cheesy buttholes.
Hey, you ever had it? Don't knock it till you try it.
Right.
Hey, speaking of things we haven't tried, Cody, did you get that damn shotgun yet?
No. Listen, I was going to say this earlier. I was on the Desert Tech website, and I had a Wolverine in the cart.
Oh,
I don't even know what that is. It sounds stupid though.
you wouldn't like it. It's a bullpup.
It's stupid.
Bullpup 300 blackout, I think. Isn't it 300 blackout?
Dude,
You can get it. You can get it in a couple. There's 300, 308, 65, and 556.
what are you getting it in?
556.
God dog it.
But here's the thing: you can just buy a barrel and just swap it out. Bing, bing. It uses all the same
Did you
internal.
guys see that
What's
6.5
Bologna?
that I posted?
Yes.
Bologna?
So I showed
I know exactly what it is.
I showed my kids the old commercial, the Oscar Mayer commercial. The little kid sitting on a pier.
So
Bologna has a first name.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were blown away by like because they don't. Everything we do is streaming, so they don't have commercials.
Yeah, they don't know commercials anymore.
That's pig buttholes. So same thing.
Like
Big
And snouts.
just so you know, you guys give me grief, but that is 100% pig buttholes and feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you fry it, it's even better.
But pigs are actually cleaner than you know. They're cleaner than dogs.
Gross. No, they're not.
I don't
Stop
believe
it.
it.
I'm Adam.
Brother.
And then,
This is Long Zhong
Ask-
and G Train.
yeah, so Lance,
Ask Croak.
he had 2 entries, and the way this worked out is if he wins this round, he's against himself in the next round, so he goes into the semifinals.
Oh my gosh. Blue.
Green.
Blue.
Yeah, so this could be
Yeah,
very
pure
interesting.
green. Why
Train.
is it that green and blue are next to each other every time?
Oh, maybe it's
This is rigged, bro. This is rigged.
There's no way that Lance is not winning this. Look at the
Oh
way.
yeah, Lance is getting it.
Oh, that's stacked.
Dude, so he's going on to the
Come on, blue.
semifinals.
Come
There's
on, blue. Come on, blue.
He can skip the whole
$2.
next week of polls because he's moving on.
Dude, blue is coming. Now that we're betting, bro, blue's coming.
That was so stacked right there.
That
coming
was
through
as
for
soon as
me,
it came
dude.
around, I was like, wow. And I was like, man, I shuffled like crazy too.
Got a good
Bro,
dollar.
it's
What
too-
did I miss?
Oh man,
It's
I
too
owed
small
Joe
for me to
$2.
read names.
that's fine.
It's
Yeah.
Long John.
All I can do is see colors, so that's why this is fun.
Yeah, Croak is saying WTF is this ad, so you'll probably get to see a little bit of Walsh's algorithm in the background. Don't mind that.
No, it's like some rando. Yeah, it just keeps showing up. I was like, what is
Bailey,
this? Well, let me get rid of it
gay
here.
cream.
It's I was gonna say that. I was like, it's probably some kind of creams.
Okay, I gotta get back to work.
Darren Wilson.
Do y'all
If a
watch-
pig eats a chicken, baloney.
Have y'all watched The Righteous Gemstones?
No.
What?
The Righteous Gemstones.
What's that?
Dude,
It's hilarious. It's
Nathan Clark,
Danny
male
McBride.
enhancement.
I don't know who that
What?
is.
Yes, you do. Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
Who?
Which one?
Oh, Danny McBride. Yeah.
Right.
He's
He's
the explosives guy,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. You never seen Eastbound and Down?
he's got the mullet.
Oh my goodness.
He has a curly haired mullet, and he's in charge of
Yep.
the explosives for the Tropic Thunder movie.
You know, if you saw him, you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, if I see him. I don't
Yeah.
know names.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's hilarious.
Is that the
But
whole
his sister in the show is like, you can't just bust up in my foyer. I was putting on creams.
You guys got to know this backstory of this, but he says the ad, he's rubbing Glock's second job product on his face.
Listen, I don't
Look.
control what's happening over there. Like,
Do you get the reference? What Glock was into?
yeah,
Okay, good.
I'm
Look,
gonna wait until I get to skip an ad so it doesn't come up.
everybody in the thing talking about Uncle Baby Billy.
Yeah.
It's Walden Goggins. Do y'all know who that is? Joe,
Nope.
did you watch Justified?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Boyd?
Yes.
Boyd or
Yes.
Raylan?
Boyd.
Boyd. Yeah. Boyd Crowder. Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, that's Walden Goggins. And he is
Okay.
the uncle in The Righteous Gemstones, and he's hilarious.
Is he?
He's a
Yeah,
pretty
he's
good
pretty
actor.
funny. I like that dude.
Oh man.
I like that dude until I messed up and walked into my wife watching Sons of Anarchy, and I'm like, "Oh, that's Boyd Crowder. He's awesome. What is he doing?"
He's a trainee.
I know, dude. I know.
It's
I didn't
hilarious.
like it.
He's like, I
I ain't got nothing against anybody, but
He's
going
the-
from using a rocket launcher to blow stuff up to wearing a dress.
Yes.
It's
So
different.
Croak is asking about Goggins' SNL skit. It's about the 2A. It's a Second Amendment skit.
oh yeah,
I've seen it.
maybe we can pull it up.
So
She's gonna get
I'll let
struck
you
in.
pull it up.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I'll let
yeah.
you pull it up, but YouTube will probably pull it down. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's basically they're writing the all the Bill of Rights or whatever, and they're like and they're like, what should the second amendment be? And he's like, guns, and that's all he keeps saying. And they're like, what about them?
Like,
We should have them.
Yeah, look what Mark Farley said. Guns, we don't play.
We don't play. You sound a lot like him when you do that.
no, it's
Oh,
funny.
he's hilarious, man. I love
Yeah.
him.
Jason,
You
give me
sound
give me this thing. Quick, I had an ad that closed. All right, I'm shuffling like crazy. Here we go. This is another
this?
2 Patreon members. So, okay.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of Patreon.
What color,
Made
Jason?
the list. Green.
You're down. You're going green. I'm going red.
Yeah.
I should have went blue, but I'm going red.
Cody says yellow.
I wonder how it feels for
I'm not
Are
like.
you
betting
betting
on
$1,
money.
Cody?
If he wins, then Joe pays him $1.
We're like betting on these poor people. Like, imagine if it's that nods, like I'm about to win this $10,000 thing. Like, bro, I'm about to win $1
Right?
Yeah. I got
on you
$1.
losing. Like, if you lose,
Remember when I lost that $1 and I had to find
Yeah,
one with
you're
3,
right.
6,
There it
and
is.
9 in the
There it
stupid
is.
serial number?
Oh wait.
Oh, you got it, huh? Or it's going to be blue, and I should have went blue again,
It
dude.
might be blue.
Oh, is Jam gonna get? Oh my
Jam is
god!
getting
You got screwed.
Why didn't I go
Oh,
blue,
look,
dude?
there's only one Pipkins in this whole area.
Why didn't I go blue, bro?
Jay says, pick me.
Woo! Yeah, it's on one.
The wheel is so brutal. Oh,
Hey, I
It's
like
on
your-
one, dude.
Croak,
What's
what does that
their,
say? We don't play.
That's from the skit.
Oh. Let's see if I
oh,
can
I
find
was
it.
up next.
Is it Goggins or Groggins?
I think it's Goggins, but I could be wrong.
The Second Amendment, Saturday Night Live. We could play it.
No, you
don't think
can't.
they'll pull it down?
Why
Yeah,
not?
they will definitely get cut. It's
it
Saturday
on
Night
YouTube?
Live, dude. We're getting a copyright
No, it's
strike.
if it's on
Yeah,
YouTube, you
probably
can.
a copyright strike. Don't do it. Just we can.
Mm.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I was going to put closed captions on and mute it.
I wouldn't. But that's up to you, man.
Close
No,
caption
I
and
like
just use our
Amen.
own voices. Hey,
Amen.
everybody! Just pretend like we're the voices.
I can't read.
Like
Yeah,
Mystery
don't-
Science Theater 3000.
I'm all trying to get all close
We
and
should
look
do that.
anime literate.
We should do that during like the State of the Union. We should have a special live chat where it's just Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, put it
It's
at
just
low
us
volume.
talking. It's like, yeah, put it at low volume. It's just us talking over what Trump's saying.
Just our silhouettes.
Yeah. I'm sure we can figure it out. Like, what's he talking about? Like lettuce and stuff. Like, it's important. Be quiet. It's important.
Shut up! I can't hear him.
Yeah.
J-Man posted a gif of him crying. Someone crying
It's
on
him.
Discord.
Oh, the person who just lost the last
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Dude, there was no reason. Like,
J-Man.
like it was only. I was like, there's no way Pipkins was gonna win that round. It's like there was just one blade, just one singular blade in the whole thing. Oh, Java, you better win this one. He's been getting pretty lucky lately.
Isn't it sad that I don't even care who wins? I just care about the color. I got $1 on the line, all right?
Because you
And
can't
if you don't understand that, dude,
You
then
can't read the names.
we can't be friends.
Oh, this is Jawa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And who?
And Gerard, Jay Gerard, some French guy.
Yeah.
Jawa, you better hope you in blue, bro.
Patron. So yeah, Gerard is
Jawa's blue. 3 of the 5 blues. Jawa's 3 of them.
Then you got a pretty good chance, man. Here you go. What did you
Blue.
think? Oh,
we should see like what color. All right, we should see what color wins the most time.
I'm gonna punch you. Really? You taking blue?
No, I took green. I said,
Okay, I'll take blue. It's gonna be red this time. Damn it!
You're my boy, Blue.
"You're my boy."
It's like
I don't
somebody
know
like
why, dude. I just like the color
this
blue.
guy's
It's
live
like
chat. He's like, this live chat's so stupid. They just spin this wheel and then laugh about
right.
it, and then they put new names on it, and then they spin it and laugh about it. Like that's all they do for an hour and a half.
Dude, I think I got a pretty good chance to get me blue, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be red. It's gonna be Jawa.
I think it's
I
yellow.
knew it could be
it might
red.
be yellow, dude. Jawa's gonna get screwed.
No,
It is yellow,
he's
dude.
gonna,
It's definitely yellow.
get screwed right about
Now,
there.
notice how it never stops short? Have you noticed that it never stops on the one that I'm barely creeping past, dude?
It's like I'm gonna just. It's like I got enough. I'm gonna keep going. I'm done. Like, oh, sorry, John.
Garen Wilson, he said beside 1911, if you had to pick a 45 ACP, name it. Pistol. What would you get? That's a good question. I have the original XD. I mean, I haven't shot it forever, but yeah, that's 45.
I have a Glock 21.
Does 45 long Colt? Or he said ACP.
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 Zach, I was wrong about Java. Sorry, man.
Well, but
Robert first. Joe doubted the power of blue last round.
I know, dude. So now it's going to disappoint me.
now it's cursed.
Yeah.
The hipster answer is H&K USP.
Yeah,
I shot
ain't a bad
one.
answer.
Not a huge fan of it.
Really?
I don't know what this is. Bailey
So
says my answer is the M3. What's
BMW?
M3?
The Mazda?
Yeah.
I was thinking M3 of BMW. Does BMW make the M3?
Yeah. They make an M3.
And Mazda makes an M3?
No.
Well, Mazda
I'm
makes
just
a
making
3.
stuff.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah. Mazda makes a Mazda 3.
Sorry, I'm focused.
It's what replaced the Protege.
You know what I did? Hey, you know what I did shoot this week? I took that 6.5 Grendel out.
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
I was still like dealing with the brass. I'm kind of finding I think it's just the ammo, but I'm like dealing with it, and I'm kind of getting annoyed about this upper I put together, and I'm kind of getting frustrated, and I was kind of like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. And then I go out to the range, and I just actually do some accuracy testing, and it is absolutely ridiculous.
Is it?
Oh my goodness!
Like,
I was like,
so now you've shot both 6mm and 6.5.
yeah. I've shot 6 arc and 6.5. I just think there's some obvious trade-offs. There's a good bit more bullet drop on the 6.5 Grendel, even out to like 600 or 700. There's probably like an extra half mil, but there's more power there. So it's just an interesting trade-off.
Brooke said, "Can I do the I told you so dance now?"
Yeah,
Nope.
Yeah, you can't. It's good.
That's what we're talking about right now.
And it was good. Like I was there shooting. I was like, F this upper. I'm done with this thing. I'm tired of dealing with problems. And then I think I was at 430, and I'm literally drilling like the same mark on the target. And I'm like, okay, never mind. I like this thing a lot. And I have like a crappy LPVO and everything. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is only gonna get better from here. Okay, so this round, Michael Farley is in in again.
Dang, you get another chance.
Did he win the first time? I already forgot.
Yeah, he did. He went forward, so he's actually moving into the quarterfinals. So he could have two entries into the quarterfinals, and we have Jacob Needham. Both of these, this round and the next one, was the only round that had only YouTube members. So Patreon guys were on all the others. So I thought it was kind of crazy. So all right, shuffle. You haven't seen ads in a little bit, which is nice. All right.
What are you doing, Jason?
Green.
Boo.
I always go green.
Yeah, I like blue for some reason, dude. I'm drawn to it.
You said the bracket's on our
zapper,
website?
bro.
It's on the website. Go to the Thin Line Defense Co. and then go
Grease gun,
and then go under giveaways and like current giveaway or whatever. It's I just have the bracket listed in when we normally have our giveaway listed. Oh,
shoot! It might be green.
Dude. No, it's gonna be
yellow.
Red.
I think in yellow.
Yeah, it'll be red.
It's red. Because it never stops on the one that I'm barely going by, dude.
Maybe
never stops, bro. It ain't going to the next one. It's red.
Man, Jacob.
All right. Jacob won that one. All right.
Wow.
The next round. Is it updating? Oh, it's not updating. I gotta hit save changes. That's why. I can. Do you see it on the website?
Yeah. Yep. I found it.
What if I do this? If I hit save changes now, hit. It says it might take a minute to see the changes live. Hit refresh though. See what it does.
I'll refresh it.
See if it does. See if it shows quarterfinals.
No.
Refresh your mom.
It will later. Oh yeah. Take me out there. I'll do it. So we only have one more left.
Robert first said, "Oh, he called red."
Oh,
Joe owes you $1, Robert.
No.
Yeah,
I'm too cheap for that to be happening.
He's like,
he mails you $1. It costs 66 cents.
Just $1 goes back and forth. It's like, no,
dude, the worst one ever when Walsh and I bet who would get something first. You, your suppressor, and me something.
Oh yeah, I have that dollar over here. It's on that. It's on that busted.
Yeah, and I made the stupid rule that it had to have the number 3, 6, and 9 in the serial number, dude. That took like 2 months to find that dollar, bro. I'd go to the gas station and pay with a 20. I'd be like, "Hey, how many ones you got?"
I like it. It's so special to me. I didn't even unfold it. Like you have it like it's all folded up nicely. I didn't even unfold it. Like it's like
You're not buying a thing of donuts, and I'd be like, "How many ones you got? Can I get
Like
10
this
of those then?"
This guy's going straight to the strip club with
Yeah,
that donuts and dollars.
Yeah.
where are you going with those? Like, don't worry about it.
Oh, Croak remembers Joe gets his Camaro before Walsh gets his can. Was the
Oh
bet.
yeah, that's what it was, and it was like a month apart, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't that much of a difference, really, because we're both
We did it.
here.
How does Croak
wait.
remember this? And none of us do.
Yeah, we don't even know what the bet was for. And I have the
Croak
dollar.
is
Like,
an
Because it's
encyclopedia.
Croak.
where'd you
Yeah.
win that from? Like, I don't know.
Croak's like an encyclopedia.
Yeah, you remember those ones where they come by your house and try to sell you the ones, and then they come
Yeah,
back
what are those
next year?
called?
Like, really? Did that much stuff change already?
What are those called? World books?
Is the lion still not the
Britannica.
biggest cat?
Britannica, yeah.
How much?
Yeah.
Oh, Encyclopedia Britannica. Yeah. Speaking of updates, we need. Did Croak ever get his VA updated? And where's Michael Farley with his VA stuff?
Oh,
Ooh,
good question.
We
yeah.
never got updates, dude.
I need updates because
Croak
otherwise,
says
never
moved to
got
Canada
updates.
years ago, found out they don't have dollar bills, just coins. For some reason, their strippers clink when they walk.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Can you
I just
imagine what all those
refreshed
dollar
the
coins smell like?
bracket, and it's not updated.
all right. Well, you got to give it a minute.
Carmigo
Wow.
and Mission 7 Tactical. Ooh.
Yeah. So yeah, this is our last round.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're already done.
Our last round before semifinals.
Yeah. This is number 8. Come on, dude. I need $3, bro.
We're going to 4. I think we should break it, like space it out. So next week we go down to 4. The week after that we go down to 2,
Right.
and then the week after that is the final.
Yeah.
Welcome to the conversation that we had at the beginning of the
remember,
episode, and we all agreed on that exact same thing.
Walsh
Jason.
said that he
No,
was he thought we were going to do it all this week.
I did.
And we said, no, that a dumb idea. I said,
agree.
welcome to the conversation.
Yeah, and that's what I was like. That is a better idea because now I want you guys to realize this though. Thunderwheel takes a month to complete the giveaway.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta
And it's just for random crap anyway, dude.
I mean, that's true. Imagine if it
I
takes
guess
a
they get to pick a pair of Oakley or something else, but
I mean, there's some good,
That's pretty
some good stuff over here. They're gonna be happy. But imagine if it's like nods though. You're like, oh, you gotta wait a month to find out. Like, all right, everyone, come back next.
Ooh. Mike Farley, I need to call my doctor's office because they were supposed to call me after I did the x-ray so I could do a follow-up. Haven't received a call though.
Oh, the fact that you've done X-rays though, that means you're pretty far in the process. So you're doing good.
Croak says service connection for Gabagool is denied since this condition neither occurred in nor was caused by service.
Blah.
Joe 076 posted a Nikki Hayden Repsol Honda RC 211V.
no, is the remote control?
No, it's a little model. And then
That's cool.
I can't tell who this. Oh, it's a hat signed by Nikki.
Oh, dang, dude.
I think that's what it is.
Lucky. I should have wore my Ben Speed shirt, bro. I have it upstairs. I don't like to wear it. It's going to wear out, and I don't want to do that.
Mm.
That's a special.
Dude, I wanted the Nikki Hayden Repsol. Honda came out with, I think in 08, but they came out with Nikki Hayden themed Repsol bike. I wanted it so bad until the Rossi Yamaha came out, dude. That's what I really wanted.
All right, Jason, give me this last round. All right, this is Mission 7 Tactical and Carmigo. Both of these guys, I'm shuffling them. Both these guys, again, YouTube members. So last round of semifinals.
Let's go. I need $3, dude.
Oh, you would have called color then.
I already did, bro.
It's all blue.
Now get these. Why is it wait until
You're so
the exact
full of
moment?
it.
Like, I don't care about whatever. I don't even know what this
Is that Jelly Roll?
I don't
It
know.
looks like I couldn't tell if it was Jelly Roll or JJ Watt.
No, it's Jelly Roll. He had too many tattoos.
Yeah, it's gone
Okay.
now. Nobody cares. They're like showing how to lick ice cream or something weird.
You would know.
Ooh,
Lost 100 pounds.
ooh.
Oh,
What do you think?
this is gonna
Mission
be
7 Tactical
It's
red.
red again, dude.
Oh.
Maybe yellow. Maybe it'll power through
No,
red.
it-
now.
no,
No.
it's not
It
gonna power.
ain't going to the very next one. It's red
Mission
again.
7 Tactical.
Mission 7,
Dang.
Carmigo. Sorry, you locked out.
Dang.
All right, Jason, I'm gonna give you a new thing in a second. Here, let me share my screen again so we can show who has moved on into the semifinals of.
And then there are 8.
Then there were 8. So we have next time we have Michael Farley and J Murph battling. Lance is battling himself, which is great because that means he's guaranteed in the semifinals. So,
But we're still spinning it.
We're still spinning it because it matters.
Yeah, dude, I got $1 on the line, bro.
Yeah.
One of them's going to be
Don't mess.
disappointed.
Yes,
Don't was.
he's still gonna be disappointed. I promise. Pipkins and Gerard, we're gonna be battling out. Jacob Needham and Mission 7. So yeah, this one's a powerhouse one right here. This Michael Farley versus J Murph. Like, we're gonna see who moves forward.
That's
Yeah.
OGs right there.
Yes,
Dude, it's going to land in the middle, so nobody wins.
What's funny too is like Lance, like he has the luck, right? And it's going to be going up against one of the OGs for him for the final spot. So this semifinals run is going to be good. Yeah. All right. What is it just? How did you get yourself up?
076 said for me. Oh, there it is. Dude, that's such a pretty bike, bro.
Wow.
Such a pretty bike. I have such good
You can get
memory watching the races with my daughter, dude.
Joe, you can get a Honda Grom with that paint, that plastic.
Really?
Yeah.
I would punch myself in between the legs if I was dumb enough to do that.
Cody, did you ever get that
Why?
Grom?
No.
Hey,
I got a big boy. I got a real bike though. Well, kinda. It's
This is
a,
Nicky
it's a
Hayden.
650. But
yeah, still.
Where's the speed shirt, bro? He said he has a speed shirt, and he said check Discord.
Jason, what do you mean it's
I
not
got
updated on the website? It's definitely updated.
I know. I hate you right now. By the
Oh, I
way,
thought you said it wasn't updated. Sorry, I misheard you. I thought you said it was not.
sorry, Cody.
That's what he looked like. That's what he looked like on a thumbnail.
Oh,
There you go.
this is
oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Team Suzuki.
Yeats.
all right.
Yeah, it was a big deal. 'Cause we only had a couple American in MotoGP.
Hey, are we doing?
Because, like, you know, when our kids are growing up, they throw them on the go-karts and then they get them into NASCAR. Like, that's the big thing in our country. Over there, they throw them on two-wheel and get them into MotoGP.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, because they can't fit cars down the roads out there.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they want to go 200 miles an hour down a little brick thing.
Dude, the freaking Isle of Man TT happened, I think. I didn't check to see how many people died this year.
Isle of Manatee.
Is it like a number?
Isle of Man TT.
Isle of Man TT.
Mm-hmm. You never heard of
Is that
that?
the one?
No.
Is that the one where they have a passenger and he has to like counterweight?
They have not the TT. They do that on Isle of Man. So Isle of Man is an island, right?
Oh,
It's called
okay.
Isle of Man.
Mhm.
It's an island,
Made
and
of
they
men?
shut off the main public street that go around the entire island. I don't know how many miles it is. 22. I don't know. But they shut the entire thing down, and they do racing. It's the most dangerous racing in the world. They've had, I think, 2 or 3 times more deaths than they have winners, and it's been going on for like 100 years, dude. Close to.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Good.
On average, like 2 or 3 people die every year.
37.7 miles.
37. Yeah.
A couple people die every year.
Told you, dude. You're looking it up?
No.
266 deaths. Since
200.
1907. 266.
Yeah, since 1907.
Okay, hey, I'm gonna.
So they've had 120 winner and 200 and something deaths.
I'm bringing.
Dude,
this
it's like they're curbs, they're walls, they're like brick,
Yeah,
like
seen it.
rock walls, bro.
It's like this wide.
And they're doing 200 miles an hour, and they're heading like inching from a wall, going around a corner at 150, dude.
Okay, so I don't know these people. Mladen,
Mhm.
Mladen,
Mhm.
Spies, and Yates. I rode
Spies.
with them several times.
Dude, stop
Spies?
showing off, bro. Stop showing off.
Am I saying that right? Mladen?
Paladin.
Sure.
I knew a
Right.
guy who rode monkey on the sidecar there.
That's crazy.
So wait, it's a motorcycle with a sidecar?
Yeah, they have the races too.
No, this Isle of Man TT is, what is it? Is it a car?
No.
It's a motorcycle.
The TT is the top of the line crotch rockets.
Oh, okay.
Like Groms.
Yeah, like Groms.
exactly.
Like Groms, only for men.
Hey, okay, I'm bringing this back. Is there any other 2A news? I haven't heard anything in a couple weeks. I haven't talked to you guys.
Actually, dude, there are a lot of like good little things. The armed attorney actually did a really good video about it. I could only watch half of it. See, not just your video, Walsh, but yeah, they were talking about like all the little changes that have happened.
Walsh isn't here anymore.
Good, finally.
Where'd he go?
I was trying to get rid of his share screen and it booted him instead. I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
What did you press?
I was trying to get rid of your share screen. And
you got rid of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, you were saying you don't just listen to me and then Jason boots me. It's no big deal.
Yeah. But the armed attorney did a video about like all the little things that has been happening, and it adds up collectively to big things. Like, take for example, Constitution carry. That's what they used. Like, we heard, constitutional carry. Nobody really even thought that it would ever happen, and now what? 26 states.
Yeah, something like that.
How many, Cody? So if the little things that are happening, and I guess like Oklahoma, I think it was, changed some of their gun laws, and instead of like pointing a firearm at somebody, I'm just giving you layman terms, is not illegal if you're protecting yourself. I think they changed that to also include like protecting yourself, property, blah 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 blah. Like, added a bunch of different stuff. So there has been some 2A wins, but I think it individualized per state, and it depends on your state, because in my state, they've all been losses. So but there are some good things happening. Check your state's wins for 2A stuff.
Croak says 29, soon to be 30 if North Carolina goes as expected.
There we go. That's crazy. And I mean, that helps everybody, right? Like, if I'm just a visitor there, dude, I'm allowed to carry. So that's super cool. Like, even though my state's stupid, I still appreciate your guys' states doing good things.
So I'm kind of curious too, going back a bunch, Joe, kind of your thoughts on this whole 6 ARC versus 6.5 Grendel. So what we're kind of talking about is it definitely seemed like there's more stopping power with the Grendel, but more accuracy with the ARC. Like, there's less bullet drops, so it's easier to make accurate shots because it's just simpler to do. I think the Grendel would be the choice to. I think this is kind of what Croak said too. The Grendel would be the choice to have for fleshy bits, whereas like the ARC would be the paper choice. But I don't know if that's everyone's kind of same consensus.
Okay, now what if you're shooting through something?
Oh, I don't know.
Good question, right? I don't know either.
Whereas like, is 308 still better? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but even between the two, like if you're trying to shoot through a car door or a windshield or level 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Croak says, to put it in comparison, Grendel is a laser compared to 5.56 or 308 at longer ranges.
Oh no, I'll agree with you. I think the question I'm asking.
Yeah, but a laser that drops more than 6mm.
Yeah, the question is 6 ARC versus 6.5 Grendel. That's where I'm at. Like, or is it just so similar that it doesn't matter? Like, I think that's.
Well, Croak's always said 6.5. He wants 6.5 over the 6.
Yeah, and I just and I think there is a difference because you're already on the AR-15 platform. You have the lighter system. You have the better cartridge. You have the good ballistics. I guess that's the thing. Though, like, does the velocity even matter?
Depends what you're shooting at, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious what everybody thinks.
Yeah. I think buy both.
That's what Walsh did.
6.5.
That's what I got.
6mm.
Yeah.
Do they use the same magazines?
No.
Yep.
Yes. No.
Yes. You say no?
No.
Yes, no.
Technically, they don't.
Well, they technically have different followers, but I just use the same ones. I haven't had any issues.
Yeah, dude, I think the same, bro.
Yeah, I use the same ones. I use Grendel mags for ARC. Yeah, and that's where I'm at. Yeah, I think Croak's on it. But yeah, see, I use the same blue followers, Joe, for both ARC and Grendel. But yeah, same bolt carrier group, same everything. So same with 22 arc. Oh, and Grendel's not a barrel burner. I guess I didn't know that. Is there actually a longer life?
Croak says Grendel is actually lower pressure than 5.56 and has more case capacity than 6 arc.
Interesting. I didn't know that. What's the barrel life of 6.5 Grendel?
I don't know. The parent cartridge is a AK cartridge, isn't it, Croak? The 7.62x39? Or is it a different parent cartridge?
So this says Grendel is known for having a really long life, potentially exceeding 10,000 rounds.
What's the arc? 6mm arc. I thought that was less than 5.
Yeah, it's moving faster.
So 6mm arc typically has a barrel life around 4,000 to 5,000.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Andrew says Croak might be a nerd.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I think we all are in certain things.
But he's our kind of nerd.
Yeah, so you would think so. If your 6 arc is 4,000 to 5,000, that means you'd be replacing it. Like if you were doing like actual real work with it, like things you needed to be accurate for, you'd be replacing it at 3,000 to 4,000. That's insane. Thinking the Grendel goes double. Yeah, I think that's another huge piece of it.
What's velocity between the two?
Grendelian. I don't. I'd have to go measure it. I can go take it. I can do that next time I'm out, like to measure the two.
Google it. What are you talking about? Measure it. You got AI.
Like, dude, we have the whole world. Like, someone's already tested. You don't got to test it yourself.
It says velocities differ by about 200 feet per second.
No, that ain't much.
Matter.
6 arc is 27 to 28, and Grendel is like 26.
That's moving.
That's muzzle velocity.
Well, Grendel's got a ton more mass because that's what the arc's what a 108 grain projectile, and like the Grendel's what 120 something.
Yeah, they actually make some 90 grain Grendel bullets. I think Spear does.
I heard those are ridiculous.
They are.
Have you ever shot like the 90 grain pistol ammo?
Yeah.
I've never shot that. Yeah, I heard it's like super soft though. All right.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Actually, I have
Krog, I built one just because of you, dude. I built a 6.5 just because of you.
Did you ever shoot the Grendel?
No, I haven't shot it yet.
But
I built it.
Which one was the Grendel you made? I don't remember you making that.
That one right there. It's our normal build, dude. It's got the same stainless steel barrel? Fluted barrel.
Which did you go with?
Huh?
Which bolt carrier group did you go with? I say that because I have run into, and I was going to talk to I got to talk to Cajun about this still too. But
he's checking.
Oh,
I don't know, dude.
He's like, I don't know. So we talked about this a little bit last week, but I've run into some issues I've had with left-handed ARs where everything's not to spec. I've kind of run into that with the Grendel and arc stuff. Like you can get some bolt carriers out of spec.
Carrier group or bolt?
Bolt. I guess any and
if I had to guess, like it's a pretty safe guess. Just saying, I ordered it off of PSA. That's a pretty darn good guess, dude.
PSA. Well, it probably means it's just rebranded Toolcraft. Then if it's PSA.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't care.
No, that's fine.
Like, they've never served me.
There's nothing wrong with
dude.
that.
I don't know. It just says 6.5 Grendel on it.
Is it? No, it's not going to say it was type 1 or type 2. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, I can tell. Did you pull it? If you pulled it out, I can tell you. Is that the JP one? No, you're not that fancy.
Dude, whatever. I'd be willing to bet. I'm recording on my phone. I'll let you know. I'll look up my order history on PSA.
Yeah, I just don't think it would be. I bet you it's like a Rubber City Armory one. That's because we like them. They're usually pretty good. But let me look.
No, that's too fancy for Joe.
Yeah, dude, go to PSA and type in 6.5 Grendel.
I'll do it now. I'm like, what is that? Like, I bet I can find it. Like, what? Is it gonna be a first? I got to dig for it. It's gonna be the first one that comes up. But yeah,
so the cheapest one. Just
it's not even the first one. It's cheap. There is a PSA 6.5 Grendel bolt carrier group. I guarantee you that's what you bought.
Is it nitride?
Yeah, it says 6.5 Grendel on the side of the BCG. Is that what it says? It's like etched in the side.
No.
Oh, yeah. Of course, it's nitride. Joe's not gonna buy anything.
Dude.
Like, I'm not buying that.
No.
There's a Faxon one. I don't think he bought that either.
No.
You have to look it up. Tell me what you got. I'm just curious because let me know in the comments too if you guys have had any issues. I had a 6 arc where the bolt we got didn't want to engage, and then we had to get a different bolt. And then the Grendel, we had issues where it was it had too much headspace, so it was blowing casings. I switched the bolt out, no issues. So
Your mom had too much headspace.
So I'm very curious what issues you guys have seen. I've seen instances twice now with those Grendel arc bolts not being to spec. So,
Dude, my dust cover even says 6.5 Grendel all big on the outside of it, bro.
Probably PSA.
definitely got that from PSA. Yeah, I was about to say that's so
That's
they
so
know
awesome.
what it is. That's not for you. That's for them. Like,
That's for them.
yeah, like what gun is this?
Because the dust covers fit different on a 6.5.
I didn't know CMMG makes a bolt carrier group.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
hey,
now you got to reorder it.
yeah. No, we're good. I'm not going to order anymore. Okay, what are your thoughts? I've seen this now a couple times. What are your thoughts on bolt carrier groups that eject gas down into the magazine?
I've never even seen that.
Oh, the KA.
Clean your mags.
There's a K-spec bolt carrier group that instead of ejecting out to the right, it'll shoot down into the mag. And then there's like the LMT enhanced that does both. It'll go it has more ports that go forward, but there's some others that go down and outward.
I can see that causing a problem with feeding. I don't know.
Op actually tested it. He actually got a bunch of rounds all dirty and gross, and they fed just fine. So I was like, I'm with you, but it gets gross as hell. There's a different one I messed with. It just gets super gross. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. Like,
dude, I have just a regular BCG that doesn't exhaust gas any special way on my suppressed guns, and the magazines get dirty as hell.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I can imagine directly spraying extra gas into the magazine.
Like, aha, this would be great. You guys are gonna have a great day.
I think that, and I'm not knocking it because they need to keep, innovating and getting better. But I think we've reached a point in the market that people will just do anything to say that they have something different, and that's what that sounds like, dude. Like maybe a left-handed issue, maybe somebody with cans issue. I'm right-handed and I don't own cans, so all that sounds stupid to me.
Xeon Zone says, mine isn't bad. I need to look up the brand, but I think it vents into the trigger well. Dirty mag or dirty lungs is the choice.
Yeah, I guess that's like, which one do you want? And as a lefty, like, we have to worry about it more to be like, I just don't want it in my face. I don't know why there's so much emphasis put on, and maybe I'm dumb here. There's so much emphasis put on keeping the gas. Probably what happened. Keeping the gas from coming out of the charging handle. Has that ever been a thing? I've never had that be a thing. Maybe I've just
never had that be a thing.
I have had times where I could feel stuff like I don't know, gas or particles from the gas that come back and hit me in the face.
There's so many jokes that I could have made.
No, we're all making that.
I don't know how to make this sound not gay.
Just like as a lefty, like looking at all the
gases in my face.
Gases in my
particles slapping me in the face.
Emerson says, I have the CAC. I didn't find any difference in the mag suppressed.
Is there any difference in, I don't think, is there any difference at all? Because you wouldn't have more gas ports. You're just going to redirect them. I don't know. I'm just curious if it does anything. I don't know. Maybe
I thought you have that bootleg that you like.
I love the bootleg. I love that. I'm just trying to, some people had asked me about some other ones and I was like, I don't know. Is that any good? I swear by the bootleg. Like, Cody, if you haven't tried the bootleg, like I would probably only ever run that bolt carrier group. That's the
as a lefty.
Oh,
just in general.
And in general, because you can tune it. So you kind of tune it on the fly. So even when we were at training, remember when we were having issues where the gun started to get gummed up as the night went on and like the situations, and I could just click it one and I just bumped my gas up a section and be like, oh, I don't have any more problems.
Just the
Yeah,
dumb.
but-
There's
oh,
one time
bootleg
I had
did.
a gun that dude, like the bolt would not cycle, right? Okay. It was in the desert and I left it behind the seat of the truck one too many times, right? And it got really nasty and dirty. It was my fault. I just went to the truck and sprayed WD-40 in it, dude. And it ran like a top. Like, if your gun getting gummed up, just put some oil in it, bro.
Well,
What are you talking about?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna take the time. Oh wait, guy, let me super tune my bolt carrying group with a
I'm
little
out.
screwdriver and get this thing dialed in because it's getting gummed up. That's the dumbest thing you've said tonight, Walsh.
no, okay, but in the situation, the cars, like our vehicles to get all of our stuff was what, a couple hundred yards away, and we were all on the line, so we didn't really have like we could go like jam mags, but basically if you have malfunctions, congrats, you're gonna run a bunch of malfunction drills. So like there wasn't a whole lot of opportunities. Like I think Jason finally got a break when he could go lube his up, and
But you could tune your bolt carrying group.
Yeah, I just flicked mine over. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that anymore. It's so I don't know if you've seen the bootleg, Joe, on one like where it has a flat on it, and it basically just controls how much it's venting off, so it can go from like unsuppressed, and there's 4 settings to like suppressed. So you just turn it with like a coin,
right through the ejection port.
Right
You
through
don't
the
have to like
ejection
take anything apart.
Like, it literally takes you a second to just go like click, like all right, there, I gave it a little bit more gas.
Xeon Zone says Hawk 2 in that biatch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with you. That's what I would have done.
But
you're talking to a guy that pays $70 for bolt carrying groups. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
But what if you like to be loud and gassy like me?
yeah. Then there you go. Then you with me, $70, and that's all you guys spend, bro.
Yeah.
Loud and gassy.
Hey, so I started to get into beef broth, the bone broth. Have you guys ever had bone broth before? It's super good for protein and stuff.
Okay.
Dude, that is like my fart making soup. Like if you've never had it before, like bone
I
broth.
wasn't sure where you were going with that conversation.
Yeah, but it's so because I had to bring it back around. But the kids are like, Dad, what's wrong with you? Like, man, I had some of that bone broth. That's like
Bone
I had to bring it back around, so we started talking about farts. So
Dude,
dumb.
what was that gun? When we were at that training, what was the gun you were running? Because that one, you kept jamming that one up too.
Me?
Yeah. What was that you were running? Was that like a new build? I can't remember why that was.
Yeah, it was a newer build. You remember you're giving me grief because there was like blue, anodized blue all over it. Remember that? And it had. Did it have? I don't remember if it had a Punisher. Did it have a Punisher lower?
It did, and yeah, like the strike build with like the banana. Like it was a good.
Oh yeah.
Banana.
And it had that. It had that Overlord or Overbore riser.
So goofy.
And it functions so much better than yours.
With your stupid adjustable.
No, he's like, look at this.
I got adjustable gas block. I got adjustable gas tube. I got adjustable bolt carrying group. I can super fine tune this.
Mike from Hunt Fish Shoot. He was like, "What's?" He was giving you a grief. He's like, "Why are you giving him grief if his gun works? Who cares what it looks like?"
I was like, no. So what's funny too is the night before, Jason's like, "Dude, I didn't zero this." And I was like, "Oh, it's like, do you think we need a zero?" I was like, "I don't know. We've never been to any of these classes, but we know better now." Yeah. So we never zeroed it. So we're like looking at our hotel window and we zero his gun. I pull the bolt carrier group and everything, and we bore sight it to the McDonald's.
Yeah,
the street.
That's good enough.
Yeah, and it was good enough.
It was on paper. I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, Jason, I have a gun right there that has a regular M4 stock and a 1776 muzzle device on it just because of Walsh giving me heck.
Yeah, the reason why, because I built mine like the day before I flew out because I needed it to fit. How did I do it? I needed it to fit in a certain case that I had.
Yeah, you some weird. And
so I like put a shorter barrel on it. Dude, I was just like, I threw stuff together from my parts bin. Like, never shot it before. I don't know if this works. Yeah, let's go.
You show up and they're like, all right, Jason, is your gun zeroed? And they're like, he's like, I don't even know if it works.
I've never shot it.
Yeah, then we shot it. He's like, well, that's a good sign.
It was basically a pistol because it had a shorter barrel, had a pistol brace on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had I just had an A2 flash hider on it.
Yeah. And Walsh probably had all kind of comments about your
Walsh had
A2,
a
huh?
suppressor. He was in like an ops core setup. He had like multicam everything. He had his helmet. He had his HRT LBAC
made
and
fun of.
multicam. He got made fun of hardcore.
That was cool.
With a
Until,
space
like,
blanket.
all these, at the time, our channel was how big were we? Maybe 20,000
Oh,
subscribers.
maybe. Yeah. 15, 20.
All these other guys were like 100,000 plus. And then
Mhm.
they started asking. We had like this just a group discussion. Hey, has anyone ever talked to OpsCore?
It's like,
Like, you want to have a contact for OpsCore? Walsh was like, yeah, I do. What about some other company? He's like,
who knows
yeah,
E-Tech? Like, oh, do you know these people? Like, no.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a good time.
It was a good time.
I like giving Walsh heck.
Oh no! And what's funny is like, all the guys that gave us hell are probably still some of my favorites now, like Mike from Huntfish
Yeah.
Shoot and Elliot Delp. Like all the guys who were like busting chops with us, we're like, all right, I like those guys. Like they're
Yeah.
good people. They're fun. So
I remember Delp was at SHOT Show. He was like, hey, can you introduce me to Brass Facts? I'm like, I don't really know the guy, but like I have, of course, all of us are pretty comfortable just going up to random people and talking to them.
yeah, just be like,
And I was
hey,
like, hey, Brock, this is Elliot. Elliot, Brock.
Yeah,
See ya.
All right. Later.
All right.
my debt is
See
paid.
ya.
It's funny. It's a good time. Yeah, I like those guys. We're supposed to meet up with them. We've been wanting to do a meetup with Hunt Fish Shoot and Elliot Delp to do like show off a bunch of different gear, like all compare a bunch of different stuff. So maybe one day we can actually get everybody scheduled together.
That'd be fun. All right. We're coming up on the end of the. We got a few minutes left. What else is there that we?
I have a
feel
video
like it's been forever. We didn't even talk about your video from last week, the new OpsCore helmet.
Oh my goodness!
We went
Straight
right into the wheel of the Thunderwheel.
Um,
So new OpsCore, the Fast SF.
So what's funny is, and I talked about it in the video, they were actually surprised by this. You and I never even got to see it. So Jason and I got to go out and do a tour. They had the new one there. Jason and I were so busy doing the tour and seeing everything. We never got to see it. Did you get to watch the video to see all the updates?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, the one thing that was maybe I shouldn't have been surprised. I thought that I forgot what they call it, the rail, the pathways where you could like run your cables and stuff through. I didn't realize you had to take the whole rail off to do that.
It's kind of
But it
annoying.
makes sense, I guess. Like I don't know how I don't have a better way of how they could do it without taking it off.
Yeah.
And then the system that they have that's kind of like the Team Windy BOA system.
You'd love because you were running your headset on. So Jason borrowed a helmet. When we were doing the night vision video, he came to me later. He had this headset underneath the helmet. He's like, dude, this thing is not comfortable. Because we had been under nods for like what, four hours or so. It's been a long time. And he's like, this is not comfortable. I want this off. And then I tested it, like, dude, your setup sucks. So the new one is a ton better. So yeah, I'm really, really a big fan of the new stuff they did. So we're going to do some cool stuff with them too. And keep doing more. They got more new stuff coming out. We may be going to visit them again. Can't talk about it.
Oh, we can't talk about it?
Mm.
We're definitely not going to visit them.
We're definitely not going to maybe visit them again.
If we do, we promise to make fun of all the people that we come into contact with at OpsCore. And just so you know, like we still use, I think we talked about this at SHOT Show. One of their head guys, we asked him like, hey, can we move some stuff around your case so he takes a picture? He's like, yeah, you guys are like family. So we were giving the PR people grief about that. Like, hey, Rafe said we're family, so you're like the annoying sister. Right? Like, so now,
like, probably shouldn't have said that.
Anytime she's like, "No, I don't think that's a good idea," we always go back with, we talked to Rafe, and Rafe said it was a good idea.
Yeah,
even though we did it, like,
you didn't do that. Oh, we did. We totally.
Yeah,
did
we
that.
talked to Rafe. He said it was okay.
Yeah. I don't want to share it publicly, but that lady's name in my phone is hilarious. Every time she messages me, it's hilarious. Like, I hope she's watching when he is like, "What is my name in your phone?" Like, "Oh no."
Just screenshot it.
It's hilarious. But this Sunday though, actually, I gotta go in just a minute to finish this because I'm way behind. But this weekend, I also finally got to compare the Bull Ultralight and the Ultralight Pro. So the version with the ports. I was really surprised by. I didn't think the ports. I mean, they're gonna do a whole lot, but in a small compact pistol, I'm like, you're only gonna get so much. But it's pretty ridiculous to the point where I don't know why I would really want the regular one. Maybe that's just my own opinion.
Really?
But yeah, very, very interesting. So I'm curious what you guys all think. That'll be out on Sunday. I literally have to go finish. I got to go render it after this.
Did you sign up for any comps?
Not yet. I need to. The only reason I haven't is because I've just been finishing this stuff for Bull and for OpScore. But I think I get asked that every day by somebody, so I have to. But I've been training like crazy with that the Blaze. To the point where I had trained so much that I've been doing the scoop draw and using the Blaze. When I went to go draw appendix with the ultralight, I was like, what is going on with this? Like my whole brain was just like shorting out. Like, what hold was that? Like, what are you doing? So yeah, it was very interesting. I had messed myself all up.
I wonder if that's for the people that shoot competitively. Do they have a problem transitioning from how they carry for a competition to how they carry every day?
I'll say that I don't want to carry. It made a bigger problem for me going to like the 360 the macro that I normally would carry with, because I got so used to the draw coming up and coming off the safety, like just getting all of that perfect and just doing it a billion times. Then going to the macro, I was all screwed up. So going to like the ultralight, now I have everything the same again. So like, oh yeah, it's just a confidence thing at that point. Like I can move from platform to platform, even if it's a litlittle bit different. It's not drastically different, but you bring up a good
cute
point.
Watching you become a FUD.
But you bring up a good point though. Like if people who shoot competitively, do they try not to shoot other guns while they're competing? Because
like the build up to the competition,
or even like, hey, it's mid season, don't go just start messing with some other gun, because you wouldn't want to do that. So that I would think not.
I would think the people that do it professionally probably don't.
Yeah.
Like all they do is just train with that's their job, is to train and go shoot competitively. But for people that do it as like just to go have fun on the weekend, maybe enter a competition a couple times a year, are there issues going from, a normal competition belt setup to a appendix carry when you're out with your family?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm very curious. Yeah, because I just don't do enough of that. But yeah, very curious what you guys think about the ultralight. We'll have that one on Sunday. And otherwise, we got some cool stuff from Secret Agilite stuff coming out too.
Croak, I think because my macro had a manual safety, the difference between it and my UL wasn't huge during presentation.
Something to think about. That's definitely something to think about I hadn't considered before, where now it's like, oh, I like that familiarity.
Robert first says he's interested in the new OpScore helmet.
There's some cool stuff coming. I can't say anything. You gotta get me in trouble.
Well, we're about time to wrap it up. Any last words before we close up shop?
No, I'm gonna play with that Grendel more. If you guys want to see stuff on the Grendel or certain things, let me know. But just overall, I'm kind of looking for a theme for that video. Maybe I'll confer with the TLD team too, of like, what would you guys want to see on the Grendel side of things? I'm just kind of exploring it and learning it. We made a cool setup. We got a cool 6-arc setup. So if there's something you want to see in that realm, let me know. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah.
I want to see something.
What's that?
You know that silhouette where if you type in like a 50-yard 0 for 5.56, and it showed you at all the different yardage where the bullet will hit, aiming center mass? I want you to do that for like do a 100-yard 0 or whatever, and do a shot at 50, 100, 200, and 300 at the same exact spot center mass, and see where the round hits on the silhouette. That's what I want.
And you want to see it from 50 to 600?
No, 300. That's 600 too far.
Okay, let's say that's
like 50. So you do a 100-yard 0, right? And you put a little dot right here, center mass, right? So you 0 at 100, you bring the target at 50, you shoot at that dot. And then you go 100, 200, and 300, and see where the rounds actually impact.
You're gonna need more distance, I think, than you think, because you're only talking 0.5 mil at 300.
Yeah, but sight over bore plays a huge role in that.
Yeah,
like your optic over,
Yeah, because I 0 at 50. I'll 0 at 50, and then we'll see. But it's not bad.
You 0 at 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
So even like if I don't have a BDC, I'll 0 at 50. So okay, cool. I'll play with it. We'll see the different markings.
Do it with like 5.56.
Wizard Weirdo. Wizard Jimothy, Wizard Butt Blast. All right. Well, that's it for us, guys. We appreciate you being here. Next week, we're going to be taking the bracket from 8 down to 4. So stay tuned for next week's Thunderwheel, and we will see you guys next Thursday.
Later.
We made it. Peace.